my time continued on the Gold Coast, working at the I was working at the Maritimo yard, sail testing their M55, their hull one of their new flybridge model. So I took it out onto the Broadwater and to run the numbers, as we say in stateside, performance, handling and so forth. But yeah, it was time to take my own boat north, head up to Horizon Shores marina to lay the boat up for a few weeks. And I took the tide with me north. It runs at quite a few knots here, the tide, so you want to take the tide heading north with coming out the Cumria River mouth here and then turning north, leaving South Stradbroke on my starboard side. Always some interesting motorboats to have a look at, and plenty of other boats, and having my snack as we motor along, flat cam, but beautiful weather. The Broadwater is a very picturesque and actually quite nature-filled. A lot of birds of prey and a lot of nature all around, dolphins sometimes. South Stradbroke there. Coming up now, approaching passing Jacob's Well and then coming into Horizon Shores. It's a pretty remote location, this Horizon Shores, and it's a main reason is that it's actually a very good price. This is Jacob's Wells, where I like anchoring sometimes. Jacob's Wells is a nice spot. Quite a lot of wake from other vessels, but it's a nice little village atmosphere, and it has a pub and a shopping. There's no public transport though, so yeah, the old bicycle was needed. But beyond Jacob's is lots of mangrove swamps, and this area was all swamps. There's another Contessa 25. There's quite a few of them up here. Now approaching Horizon Shores, very shallow even, you know, with high tide, but this is one of the largest marinas on the east coast in terms of wet berths, and I've been given a berth round the back on, I think it was Z arm. I quite like it. It's quite quiet round the back here, and the actual marina itself is completely isolated. There's nothing near it. It's just surrounded by sugarcane, and there's no public transport. So when you're in the berth, it's a nice quiet berth. My stern is facing west, and it's time to bed the boat down. Involves doing quite a few chores, flushing the outboard out with fresh water, and both the outboards, and double tying the boat, making sure it's nice and secure. The marina itself has some facilities. It's got a little cafe that's open for part of the day, and it's got good ablutions, toilet, showers. This is a pretty quiet spot where I am, which I quite enjoy, and that's the main office. And it's a busy marina, that part. That's the sort of the refurbished part. You can actually get boat sales here as well. And it's got a yard where you can work on your own boat in the yard. This is the dredging fleet that keeps the whole place going, and that's me saying goodbye to Skybird. Back on the plane and heading back to Sydney for a few more weeks.